What country are you from?
I'm from Norway.
I have these questions for you.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to start from the simple ones and maybe the somewhat hard ones.
Okay,
What is the capital of Norway?
it's Oslo. It's where I'm from.
Oh, okay, good.
Beautiful place.
Right.
Yeah.
Very cold too, I suppose.
It's quite cold, yeah, during the winter.
Like,
It
yeah.
gets quite windy and quite snowy.
Like the temperature on average could be.
During winter, -5 maybe in December, or somewhere around that, around 0. But it can get really cold, like periods of time. It can drop below -10, -15 sometimes. It can get really cold.
Right. And what's the currency spent in Norway?
It's Norwegian krona, and the krona is like a crown.
Ah,
So it symbolizes the king, I guess.
right. I think it's similar to the currency spent in Sweden.
Yeah. They have the Swedish
Krona.
Yeah.
It's called krona.
Krona, yeah.
Krona, but it is spelled Krone.
Yeah.
What country did Norway gain independence from and what date?
Well, we started off being a part of Denmark, and then Napoleon lost his war. So then Norway was gifted to Sweden, and then we gained independence from Sweden. Because we didn't want to just be given away. We thought that was very disrespectful of them to just give us away, because we were a
piece of
union.
cake.
Yeah. So we kind of celebrate our Constitution Day, which is 1814, which is when we got our own constitution. And then independence from Sweden. I should really know this. It's kind of bad, but I think it's somewhere after like 1822 or something. But if the Norwegians see this, they will think, "Who is this guy?"
Yeah, I mean, you did well speaking about the history and the countries that were formerly occupying Norway. And but the official date of independence was June 7, 1905.
19. Oh my God! I should know this. My history teacher would not look at me
He's gonna
in
pardon
a
you.
good way.
Norway is a member of the European Union. True or false?
No, we're not. We're in a different part called the Schengen, which means we can we follow the rules of the EU, at least the ones we want to follow, and we can travel in the EU without like going through visa controls and work wherever we want to in Europe. But goods have to be taxed when they come into Norway, so you can't bring whatever you want without paying tax on it. Yeah.
What is the unofficial national dish of Norway?
Oh, that would be tacos. Yeah, for sure. We eat tacos every Friday.
Right.
So that would be it, I'd say.
Of the 6 Nobel Prizes awarded every year, most are awarded in Sweden except one. Which is that?
That's the Peace Prize. And it's apparently, according to Google, the most prestigious one, which makes me really proud.
Of course.
And there's always medaling, international medal. Everybody wants the prize.
Including Donald Trump.
Yeah, and it has put Norway in some tough spots, because
yeah.
we gave it once to a Chinese person who was fighting for some freedoms in China, and the Chinese government did not like that, so they put Norway in the ice box. So they cut all diplomatic ties to Norway for a couple of years because of that. So it's caused us some geopolitical.
Yeah, I think there's been many people who has also won the Nobel Peace Prize, and it's been really controversial.
Yes.
I mean, Henry Kissinger, the diplomat in the US, was one of those. Abiy, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, and a couple of other ones. But that's it. It's sometimes
Obama as well. Actually,
Obama as well. True.
He got it before he.
Yeah. What are the indigenous people of Norway called?
Well, you can kind of split it in two, because there are the Samer, which are like they live like I guess further north, and we have some bad history with them. But I guess it's a bit different than you see in some other parts of the world, because I guess as Norwegians we came to Norway many thousands or a couple of thousand years ago. So it's sort of but I guess the Sami were there before us. Yeah, we have treated them very harshly, and it's not good. The government has got.
What gifts has Norway been presented to England ever since 1947?
Oh, that's actually a Christmas tree. We give them a Christmas tree every day to thank them for freeing us from occupation from Germany during the Second World War, where we were occupied.
Correct. Norway has which type of government?
We have a democracy, and we have parliamentary. We have a republic because we have a king, and then the executive power comes from the legislative power. So we vote on who sits in the legislative part of the government, called the Storting, which roughly translates into the big thing, which I think is kind of funny. And then they elect our prime minister, and then we also have an independent judicial system, which has the power to like judge.
Right. I mean that system is often described as constitutional monarchy.
Yeah.
But there is a constitution and there's also a monarchy that does like is like the de facto head of state, and then
the king has virtually no power.
Right.
So we follow Montesquieu's principle of power, where it's divided between 3 equal parts who are roughly independent.
Right.
Yeah.
Which region in Norway is known for its midnight sun in summer?
Oh, that's all of the north. If you cross the Arctic Circle, then you will see midnight sun, which is because of the tilt on the Earth, means that the sun never sets during winter. No, during summer. I mean, and that's very beautiful because you'll be out all night and it never gets dark.
So in that area, you can mention some of the regions. Those areas, there is not. It is day all through. There is no night.
There's no night during summer, but then during winter, it's all night, all year. So people get kind of sad.
What regions would you mention that? I mean, like I know there is Lofoten.
Yeah, Lofoten,
Svalbard.
You know, you got all the north. Basically, you have like from Narvik up to like. Yeah, all of the north. Basically, there's just like this line. It's called the Arctic Circle, and if you go above that, you will see midnight sun. But even in Oslo, the sun will like set very late and rise at like 3 a.m. during summer.
So how do people work in those areas? I mean, do you go to work?
You go to work in the dark. You work during the sun when the sun is up, and when you leave work, it's dark. It's kind of sad during winter.
Okay, you just still follow the time. Like you go to, let's say, 9 to 5, even if it is dark, even if it's daylight.
you don't really care about it. During summer as well, it's sunlight when you leave work, sunlight when you come to work. It's amazing.
Right. So what's the largest lake in Norway by volume?
Oh my God! It's wait. Oh my God! I hope my teachers don't see this. It's Mjøsa, I think.
Correct.
Mjøsa, right? Oh my God! I'm so bad at this.
I understand it's in the southeastern Norway, and it lies like 35 miles, almost like 56 kilometers north of Oslo.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice,
I mean, you did very well so far. I think the only one which you missed up was the Independence Day. But even that, you were able to give the history.
1905.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm never going to forget that
for
now.
Sure, for sure. And what's your message to the world?
My message to the world is try to be more understanding of other people and where they're coming from. It's very easy to see things just from your own perspective, and it can be very valuable to sometimes try to understand situations from other people's perspective. And I think that could solve a lot of the world's problems today if we also didn't assume as much, because I feel like when people do something, they often assume that it comes from a bad intention, or very often that's not true. Very often it comes from a place of maybe not understanding or following different cultural norms, and I think that is something the world could become a lot better at. Yeah.
And my message to the world is visit Norway. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.